What's up, weirdos? Let the gains begin. What's going on, guys? What's up? Good afternoon. Good DCA day to you all. Woo, kind of hot today. Sun's out, guns out. Things are looking good. All right, let's get right on into it, guys. We got some super chats to get through. Jared in the house. So officially made more with my portfolio than I have in the last year at my job. Patreon equals life changing. Yes, and I just dropped in the last 15 hours the next two gems. I've dropped them both that we're going heavy into over on the Patreon. Get over there, guys. If you watched ZBEC go up, if you watched Onyx Coin go up, I'll be talking later today a little bit more about Nadix. The last gem that we accumulated, we got well over 200 and something % on that. Guys, we are knocking it out of the park with our picks. If you want to get in early on picks, guys, get over there. We are changing lives. 33 people, if it's 7-figure portfolios now just this year using our picks. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. Yo, Mars, hit those likes. Absolutely, man. Tyler, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Jake the Snake, first, suckers. It's not that you were first. It's that you were first with style, right? Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. All right, we're going to get into the chat, guys. But as we always do about this time, quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet, guys. Get yours today. Not your keys, not your coins. Keep your crypto safe. They got a 2-for-1 deal on the biometric wallet right now. They got the Decent card wallet, guys. Keep your crypto safe. Be smart, be wise, right? My guy Marvin, just because diamond hands. Hey, I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you, my dude. Nothing but love, baby. Nothing but love. Absolutely. What do we got? Dang, I even beat Roberto to the punch. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Blah, what's going on? What's going on? I hit Gary Daly. Good day to sleep while things are cooling off. Yeah, touch some grass. Go do some shopping. Go do some window shopping online and decide what you're going to buy for yourself when you finally make that life-changing. Well, guys, you got like 5 months left. You understand? 5 months. And then we're dropping down into the biggest bear market that you can imagine, right? I think this bear market's going to be so much bigger than a lot of people are anticipating. You're seeing a lot of people out there saying how, well, we're not really going to see much of a bear market, and, institutions are here and all that kind of stuff. And I tell you right now, guys, I think we're going to have a bigger bear market, a deeper bear market, not just in crypto, not just crypto, all assets, right? I think at the end of 2026, 2027, we're going to see market devastation across the board. I'm going to be in cash, and us on the Patreon, we're going to take advantage of that, and we're going to accumulate as many assets as we can when we see that deep, deep crash. We're going to build wealth not just in crypto, guys, in all asset classes. At that time, we're going to pounce. It's going to be super fantastic. Do it now. So I hope you guys are ready for that. Oh my, what's the crown? What's the crown? I don't know what that is. They never told me. It just started popping up all of a sudden. I don't know what that crown is. I don't know if it's like the crown is like whoever's posting the most comments or the most engagement gets the higher ranking in the crown or something. I'm assuming that's what it is. So if you want to be the #1 crown, guys, you got to engage. Make sure you're liking. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you just flood the chat with comments, right? Get that #1 crown. Do it. What do we got here? Tyler with the super chat. Hey, Rob, thank you for all your help. My wife is starting to see all the work I'm doing, and the money I'm putting in is worth it. The Patreon is so worth it. Get in before alt seasons hits. Absolutely, Tyler. I appreciate your brother, and I'm glad that your wife is starting to see. And it's like that for everybody, whether you're a man or a woman, your significant other. Usually, when you first get into crypto, you're going to meet a lot of resistance with your significant other, because if you're the one doing the research and you're the one that's understanding, it's hard. You got to kind of hold their hand through it so that they can understand and see. It was the same thing with me and my wife when we first got into crypto. It was like wanting to limit how much money we were allocating to it and stuff like that. But then once they start to see the benefits of all of that hard work, research, and determination and consistency, then all of a sudden they start to understand. So it's absolutely wonderful that your wife is getting to that point now, brother. I love it. I love hearing it, man. I love hearing it. And you are certainly a champion for being patient while she comes around. That's absolutely amazing, man. We got Bulbasaur in the house. Very, very nice. I just ordered a Pokemon card binder for collecting. I told you guys yesterday that me and my 5-year-old son were going to start collecting Pokemon cards together. So I ordered a binder to put the cards in. So it's a pretty cool little thing. J Money in the house. Bulbasaur. What's good? How you doing, Daryl? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Shane's in the house. What's good? What's good? Jared, finally a day off to hang with the crypto fam. Your calls keep popping off, Rob. What's the deal? I told you, it's Rostradamus, apparently, right? And like I said, we got 2 more gems over on the Patreon right now that we are going into heavy accumulation mode on. There's a leaderboard for your chat now. Let's go. Absolutely. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. It keeps the competition healthy. Ramona with the super chat. Thank you so much, Ramona. Always here to support me. I appreciate you so much, Ramona. Staple in the community is Ramona. She is a champion. I'm confused. Says I'm number 1. Probably because you were the first one to comment, but has it gone down since then, though? Yeah, it went down. You're number 3 now. You're number 3. Those are rookie numbers. You got to beef those numbers up, buddy. You're falling behind. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun with this whole ranking system now. That's awesome. Okay, what else do we have? What's going on out there? Jarrett, comment for XP. Yes, comments. You get experience for comments. And I think you get them for like the little, the little emoji thing at the bottom where you can hit the hearts or the 100s or whatever it is. I think you get points for that as well. All of your engagement, you get points to see who can be the number 1. This is a new YouTube. Yeah, it must be new because I just noticed it like yesterday. So, boom, number 1. There you go. Hit the likes. Nothing more delicious than a plate of fresh French toast and sausage at 1 p.m. You're gonna make me want French toast, man. I'm trying to slim down here. Okay, I'm trying to slim. Pull back Zebek now. There you go. Yeah, let's go to the Zebek chart while we're watching. Little bit of a correction finally starting here, guys. I've been telling you guys that this was gonna come. That's what she said for quite some time. Matt, again, the monster supporter of Crypto Blueprint. Guys, listen up as well. I want you guys to know something here, okay? Crypto Blueprint, we only need un momento, por favor. We only need 55 subs, guys. So if you're watching over on Crypto Blueprint or you're on Crypto Future, shoot me a sub over on Crypto Blueprint. We need 55 subs. That's it to get to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000 subs, guys. Help us out. Hook 'em. Thank you so much, brother. June is almost here. Crypto Future is now a part of my daily routine. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I love to hear. It's a funny story. I just realized I could watch crypto YouTube on my smart TV. For some reason, it never dawned on me that I could. So I was doing a little bit on the Peloton this morning, and I just threw on my smart TV. I was watching. I think I was watching Lark Davis or something like that. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right, what do we got? Rob, afternoon, Rob the Messiah. Hope you're feeling great. Do you see BTC dropping a little more? Yeah, I think Bitcoin's going to drop down between $101,000 and $103,000. However, I did a video this morning. I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but I said that we were going to wick down. We were probably going to touch the 30-day SMA as support. And look, we wicked down to it perfectly. Look at that. Almost perfect touch on the 30-day SMA and wicked right back to the upside on Bitcoin, just like I said we were probably going to. But If the 30-day doesn't hold, then yes, we're probably going to come inside this box. That's what she said, between $101 and $103,000. So that's what I'm watching. Amazing Coins, happy Friday. Yes, it's Open Mic Friday, guys, over on the Patreon as well. I hope you guys are ready for a fantastic night. It's going to be great. On my way to camping, won't have reception for about 20 minutes, so everyone have a great weekend. Be safe, Amazing Coins. Have yourself a fantastic time out camping, my dude. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a new thing that they added. It was gonna happen. Alfonso, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. It's healthy. It's healthy. Jake the Snake, happy Friday, everybody. Kiz is in the house. What's up, man? Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to mess with. Dennis, happy Friday. Banana Zone coming up. There she is. Gamma Goddess in the house. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Let's continue to stack our bags, keep our emotions in check, and get this money. It's Gamma time. Let's go. Joy, happy Friday. Rob and Patreon family. What an exciting morning. I think you meant exciting, right? In the chat room and with the top picks. I'm here for it. Thank you, Rob. In Rob we trust. Cheers and a shot to the moon. Let's go. Moonshot, baby. Moonshot, baby. Moonshot. Looking forward to our Open Mic Friday nights. Absolutely. It's going to be a good time tonight. Quentin's in the house. What's going on, my dude? Is okay kosher now to talk about the gem you announced? Yes, we can now talk about Nadix on the channel, on the YouTube channel. I'm going to be covering it a lot more now. Guys, listen, the gem that I have been telling you guys to get over to the Patreon to get in early on popped off, man. We made over like a 220% return, and there's still more return on it to come. You should have got in early on it, but the good news is I just dropped over the last 24 hours the next two gems that I am mass accumulating for a big run. So if you want to know what they are, it's a twofer this time, guys. So get over to the Patreon or you're going to miss the boat again. We hit a 500% return on XCN, 440% on ZBEC. I can't even remember what we hit on SwiftCoin. I think it was like 300 or 400%. We just hit another 230% on Nadix, which isn't even done yet. And we just dropped two more. So get over to the Patreon, guys. Joy, everyone hit the likes. Rob always has the best content daily. Yeah, what are we doing for likes right now? What do we got? Well, we have 483 people watching and 75 likes. Oof, doing me dirty, man. Doing me dirty. That hurts the old, that's right in the feels, guys. Right in the feels. Hit that like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Absolutely. Help us out. Get the likes up. Get those likes up. So that went up to 81. That's not bad. Not bad. We're getting there. We're getting there. What do we got? Ramona, everyone hasn't already. Go sub the Crypto Blueprint. Yes, shoot me a sub over there, guys. Absolutely. We got to get it growing. We got to get it to 1,000. Well, we got one more anyway. So we need 54. We need 54 subs over there, guys. Overcome, WF Capital. What's going on, guys? Guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. Like I said, Paul, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for your new gem today. Nice to see you again. Good to see you too, brother. Good to see you too. Gamagata says, congratulations, Jared. Crypto Future Money team in full effect. Parallel life. Looking forward to Z-Becker's next run to the upside. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a good time to be accumulating right now, though, right? So I know I'm going to be accumulating today, most likely. I'm hoping we continue. I want to see more downside. I want to see us come back down inside of here. 1 penny, I think. Let's go. Cryptus. Congrats, Jared. What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. A reminder to everyone with a Patreon membership, please keep all Rob's gems on the Patreon until he specifically tells us we can talk about them on YouTube. Thanks. Yes, thank you so much, Gamma, for the reminder. There's a lot. We've had a massive influx of new Patreon members, and we just have to be patient and we have to make sure we're teaching the rules and everything, right? So we have to be kind in all things, guys, right? In all things in our lives, we must be kind. So yes, kindness first. What else do we have? Hook 'em. Paid for my Junction GPU node today. Can't wait to participate in this project. Nice. There you go, man. Absolutely amazing. Yes. I'm getting mine too, man. I'm getting mine too. And once I get mine and get it all figured out, I'll do a tutorial video for you guys over on the Patreon as well. So, so yes, absolutely. Except the one he just name dropped this morning. Yes, yes. You guys can talk about Nadix now. Good afternoon, all. Zebek finally correcting. William, good to see you, buddy. I saw you pop up in Lark Davis's chat this morning. I was watching it on my smart TV while I was on the Peloton. I was like, hey, it's William. He's stalking me. Easy. Don't hurt him with the new gems. Gen Pop can't take it. Neck brace engaged. Let's go. Matt, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Jake the Snake, I'm almost there. Yay, Natives. Congrats to you, bro. There you go. There you go. First with style. I'm stealing that. Magman, what's up, man? You guys need to give Rob all the likes. All the likes. All of them. Give them all to me. It costs you nothing. Yes, exactly. Rock bottom prices. New portfolios. Let's go. Beebs, what's up, dude? Good to see you, brother. My guy. At my granddaughter's pre-K graduation, listening Rob while waiting for nice. There you go. There you go, brother. I love it. I love it. Family first, man. Family first. Ari, what's going on? Good to see you. Dennis, buy 1 mil Zebek today. Maybe too late, but we'll see. Oh, Zebek's got a lot of run left in it. A lot of run left in it. You're just going to have to be patient, right? Sissy Bear Chicken Wuss, Crown Queen, there you go. EZ, Nadix, the better buy at the moment. The Purple Crown is for the most engaged with comments and super chats. There you go. So who's going to be number one? That's the question on everybody's mind. Who's going to be who's leading the pack right now? I don't even know. Number 2 is Jared. And number 3 is EZ. Jared was number 1. Now he's number 2. The race is on, guys. The race is on. I dig it. I like it. It keeps people engaged. It's a good idea. Who's winning? Who is going to win? Well, really, we're all winning, right? That's all we do is win. I was wondering what that stuff was, Kama. Marvin says, hit the like button, guys. Absolutely. Clash Dad, so cool to hear about Pokemon collecting with your son. Me and my kids enjoy the hobby. Yes, absolutely, man. He just discovered Pokemon, so yeah, it's a good time to get into something with them, right? Sorry if I had to go. Gamma time. Have to keep respectful and not speak about gems. Hey, no, absolutely, Gamma. You're my police officer. You're walking the beat, right? Y'all let me be top dog right now. Mr. Forsyth mentioned a possible partnership coming between Zebek and Spectre AI. That would be huge. I just dropped this morning a new partnership that Zebek has. They announced it today. It's in the decentralized science sector. So watch the video I made this morning, because it does release the next partnership that Zebek announced today. So yeah. Here you get 5,000 experience points for hitting the like button. And a Ferrari, right? You get a Ferrari. AFC, hey Rob, when we expecting Zebek to go over, get over the correct? Probably, it could be a week, could be 2 weeks, right? I honestly think that the whole market's going to correct now until somewhere around the 7th to the 10th of June. I think we're going to see a bit of a shakeout for the next week and a half or so, and then we're going to go parabolic for the second half of June. So what's up, Big Two Paul, man? First live show from quite some time. Very difficult to manage 76 time zones, but still here. My guy, my dude, I appreciate you being here, man. Did you list the latest gem on the Patreon today? I listed one last night that I'm going heavy into, and I listed another one today, this morning, about an hour or so ago. So Yeah, guys, 2 new gems over on the Patreon that I am in heavy accumulation mode on. So if you want to know what we're picking up, join the party, baby. God bless you, Rob. Appreciate all you do to keep us informed. I got my chips ready for the dip. There you go, man. Chips with dip. Slim down, Roberto. It's always bulking season. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, I'm heavy. I'm heavy. I'm not fat. I'm heavy. I'm retired bodybuilder, so and wrestler. So I mean, I'm about 265 pounds right now. Um, you know, and as I'm getting older, it's harder and harder on my knees and my back. So. Funky picked up more Swift. There you go, brother. Nice pickup, man. What's coming next is going to shock the world. Absolutely, man. Otaku, my dude. What's up, buddy? Options expired for Bitcoin this morning, holding above 103. Bullish. I agree. We bounced off the 30-day SMA very, very nicely. And let me put it back over on the Bitcoin chart. Yes, we bounced off the 30-day very, very nicely and back to the upside. So that's very bullish. We're seeing buying pressure down there, guys. I sent you a DM on the Patreon. Yeah, I got about 55 DMs on the Patreon that I got to burn through today. So bear with me on that. I will get to all of them this morning, or this afternoon, I mean. Come inside this box. Big C, what's up? Let's go. Hey, Robin fam, what's going on? Just turned 33, got married last Sunday, and I'm making more money than I ever have. Life is really good. Well, thanks, Rob. Looking forward to our one-on-one tomorrow. Nice. Congratulations, man. Life is going good for you, man. That's what I like to hear, brother. That's what I like to hear. The good news just keeps on rolling in, guys. Let's freaking go. Jared, I feel like I'm earning free Nadix on YouTube right now. Nice. Let me I'm going to just got to switch something over here. Okay. Big C, pull me aboard, Captain. Don't let me miss the boat. There you go. My apologies, Gary. I only muted you. I just joined it. Thank you, Dab. Welcome aboard, man. Thank you for the gains on Zivek. Hey, you got it, my friend. You got it. All right. Well, I sold 20% of my Zivek last night at 2070 and bought more Block V and Edge. Nice. There you go. A little bit of profit for you there. Nobody ever went broke taking profits, man. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. I'll tell you that much. Carlos with the super sticker. I appreciate you, my dude. Thank you so much. Ramona, my fingers aren't fast enough to get to number 1. She's trying. That's awesome. Right. Where else are we? Where were we? Aloha, just signed up for the Patreon. I saw that. I got the notification. Welcome to the family, my friend. Welcome aboard. Good to have you. Thanks for the membership, says Vital. Nice. What time are you live in Hawaii time? All you got to do, man, we're Central time. I'm Central time. So all you got to do is go to Google, type in what time is it Central Canada time right now. It's very easy to do the math on that. I don't know what time it is in Hawaii right now. So thank you for the wisdom, coach. Hey, no problem. Forgive me. Didn't know we were talking about Nadix today. Yeah, absolutely. Gamma, no one can ever stay mad at you. Come on now, right? Where do you see me, Moonwell? Where do you see Moonwell going this cycle? You know better. Swift coin will surprise everyone and take advantage of the nice day. DCA, exactly, 100%. Gamma is the best. Yes, she is awesome. I listened to the space with Zebek and the English guy on Science Partnership. It was interesting. Yeah, I figured you guys would like that. Spaces. They're going to do one every week from now on, so I'm going to be making sure I stay on top of that. Big C just joined Crypto Blueprint. Thank you so much. Yes, make sure you guys get over to Blueprint. Yeah, I only need 52 now. 52 subs over there. So let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Thanks for everything. No problem. Live Patreon Hawaii time. There you go. Finally, we can talk about Nadix. Yes, we can. No one's better than Rob in crypto. Subscribe or be lost. You the man. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you, my friend. DH, Rob, I have a small bag of well. Should I swap it for Nadix on the dip? I think you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, my friend. I would use dry powder to accumulate Nadix if it was me. Blessings Crow pumped today ETF listing. Did they? I know they're working. Oh, I got the hiccups. I know they're working with who was it? Was it World Liberty Financial or Ondo? They're working with someone to print ETFs, right, or something like that. I'm gonna have to look into it again. Yo, Lily, what's going on? Rob, do you think XCN and Swift have already peaked? No, I do not. I do not think nothing. In my opinion, there is no altcoin out there right now that is already peaked for the most part, right? If you think that an altcoin has already peaked and we haven't even got a sniff at altcoin season yet, you got nothing to worry about. Nadix got smacked, baby. Yeah, well, I mean, of course, right? We made massive gains on it. Now it's having a pullback. So it's a good time to DCA, man. It's a good time to DCA. I love Gary. Thank you for forgiving me. Lion, keep speaking the truth, Rob. Keep building. Keep being you. Zebek's lucky to have you out front. We're all learning and leveling up. Absolutely. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. A guy. Hey, Rob. I was here on time, but busy at my job. We'll tax you 25 push-ups. Yo, Envy, what's up, man? Nick, hey, bud. Last night, coaching call. No, yesterday was Thursday. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do them at 2:30 p.m. Central. The rest of the week, they're at 9:30 p.m. Central. So we did it in the afternoon yesterday. Roberto, knees when he has to squat. I hurt myself today. William, do you feel that Jasmine's going to be popping soon? Yes, I do. It's way overdue. But come on, guys. Otaku. Intermediate fasting sounds crazy, but I said that to my wife. I said, I'm thinking about trying like a fast, and she looked at me sideways and said I was stupid. So I guess I'm wrong for that. What's shaking, King? Rod, what's up, buddy? Don't fall in love with the rainbow flag. Yeah. What's up, Robin fam? Good to see you. There she is. Squirtle's in the house. What's going on? Green tea. Nice to see you. Looking forward to our one-on-one today. Awesome. Thank you for responding. See you on the moon and beyond. There you go. The new gems are not listed on the new gems chat yet. You can find them in the buy and sell chats. Yes, exactly. Yes. The trade-off for slimming is usually a loss of strength. It's a hard choice. That's fine. I'm fine with a little bit of a loss of strength. I mean, I'm getting old, so watching Rob during the peak G graduation. There you go. Members in Rob's Patreon, please stop sharing the information and others' channels, chats, and comments. Please stop. Not cool. Yes, exactly. Where can we buy your crystal ball? I sent a couple DMs. Would probably make my question make more sense. No problem, man. No problem. It's the buy and sell chat. Hey, Rob. I fast every day. Only have been eating one meal for the last 5 years. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't know if I love eating, though. That's the thing. I like to eat, right? I enjoy it. I'm in my happy place when I'm eating. I eat my feelings, man. Sold Zebek close to the top. What's a good entry point to get back in? I think that it could go pretty low, man. I think we could go as far as 2033, or we could just, consolidate where we are. There's no real 100% way to know, right? But that's kind of what I see anyway. But all right, let's get into the news. We haven't even touched on the news yet. A lot of people probably sitting here going, okay, Rob, talk about the news, man. What's going on in the crypto world? I got you, right? I got you covered, my friends. All right, let's get this going here, because we do have quite a bit of news that we got to get through. So first up, what do we have? All right. Look at this guy. This guy's in La La Land dreaming, right? He's talking about ZBIC, but just listen to his argument. And it's just like, unfortunately, crypto doesn't work. Investing doesn't work this way, right? This is a problem in crypto, guys, right? I'm going to play this guy. And it's nothing against this guy, but this is the big problem with people in crypto is they get so hyper focused on this whole community aspect of it. Like, we all hold ZBEC or we all hold XRP, so we're all in this together, and let's all kumbaya and let's all just nobody sell. Okay, nobody sell. That's not going to happen. You should be here to make money. You should not be here thinking that you're going to get into some kind of awesome, kind of social thing where everyone's going to hold and send the price. Like, no, that's not what this is, right? Like, listen to this guy. Again, not an attack on him, but
if you believe in ZBEC, if you believe in ZBCN as a real world solution alongside XRP and maybe Bitcoin, and you believe after you've watched this film, this is why you need to watch it at the end, my most popular 15-minute watch time on Time Is Up. If you, after watching this, believe this, then why are you scrambling around in the dirt to try to get 30% here and there? Nothing wrong with taking profit, by the way, but all you've got to do is hold. If nobody sells and everyone is buying, the price can go straight to $1. As insane as that might sound, if nobody sells, it can go straight to $1. And then if we get the fear of all the things I've talked about, it certainly can do that. So
you're not going to, we don't live in a world where you're going to be able to convince everybody who holds ZBEC, or even the majority of people who hold ZBEC or any project, to not take profits, right? Everyone's here to make money, full stop. Everyone's here to make a better life for themselves and their families, not to be part of some stupid social experiment where let's see how many people we can convince to not sell just so we can see the price of this project spike to $1. And even if it did, even if you could, how do you really think once it hits $1, everyone's going to sell at the exact same time, or going to try to? You think, what are the chances you're going to be able to sell at $1? Slim to none. It's going to crash back down below 10 cents faster than a wink in a young girl's eye. Okay, so this kind of stuff is like, it's a fugazi. It's stupid. It's not something, right? It's not something. So all this guy, like, honestly, and again, I don't know him, nothing against him, but it sounds to me like he's just trying to convince people not to take profit so that his bags keep pumping, right? That's kind of what it sounds like to me, but I don't know, right? So yeah, but don't get stuck in this kind of mindset in crypto, guys. It's not healthy. It's not good, right? Make sure you pay yourself is the point I'm trying to get across. Pay yourself. Right? What do we got here, Tony? Congratulations. So Binance announced today, they're making a big deal out of this. Binance has been awarded the globally recognized the ISO IEC 27001 and ISO IEC 27701 certifications. Funny story, serious projects such as Jasmy's been certified under both of those for a long time now. It's funny. It's just ironic, right? What else do we have? So what happened this morning? $210 million liquidated from the crypto market in the past 60 minutes. So that's why we saw that drop down in Bitcoin. We saw a lot of longs get liquidated. Let's go over and have a look at the liquidation charts. See what are we looking at for liquidation levels right now. So that's a big reason we saw that big crash, or kind of dump today. So across exchanges, we're now, like, look at all the longs that got liquidated. If we drop down to 101, there's still $1.5 billion to be liquidated if Bitcoin drops below $101,000. But on the flip side of that, if Bitcoin jumps back up to 109,000, $3 billion in shorts is going to get liquidated. So we could see some market hunting, some liquidity hunting happen here, guys. We could see another move to the upside to liquidate all those all those shorts, right? So something to pay attention to for sure. All right, what else do we have? Oh, yeah, this is good news. This is some good news. I got some bullishness for you. I got the fries that'll cross your eyes. You guys know that. I got the shakes that'll make you quake. Let's go, baby. FTX begins $5 billion in stablecoin payout to creditors. Now, the beautiful part about this is they're paying this back in stablecoin, not in Bitcoin. If they were paying people back in Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana or whatever else, everyone would be terrified that all of these creditors, these retail creditors getting paid back from the FTX fiasco, were all going to sell and dump the market even harder. But the fact that they're getting paid in stablecoin is actually the opposite, where it could pump the market to the upside very bigly, because probably a large majority of that money, probably not 100% of it, but a large majority of that $5 billion is owed back to retail crypto investors. Now, some of them got scared off from losing their money in FTX, and they'll take their money and they'll leave. But I have to believe that a majority of those people were already crypto investors. So we're probably going to see, I would say probably at least 75% of that $5 billion pump right back into altcoins and Bitcoin, right? So we could see a big liquidity injection into the crypto market in rather short order. FTX launches massive creditor repayment plan. In a long-awaited development, collapsed crypto exchange FTX has officially began the process of distributing over $5 billion in stablecoins to its creditors. I believe it has to be paid back by October of this year, I think. The repayment process is scheduled to start around 9 a.m. today, marking a significant milestone in the company's bankruptcy proceedings. This payout marks the largest creditor reimbursement in crypto history, following a dramatic fall of FTX in late 2022. After months of asset recovery and legal negotiations, this distribution represents the first substantial return of funds to those impacted by the collapse. According to reports from FTX estate, the disbursements will be made in leading stablecoins, ensuring value consistency for recipients. Stablecoins like USDC and USDT are pegged to the US dollar, making them ideal for settlement amid crypto market volatility. The repayment prioritizes individuals and institutional creditors who filed varied claims. Many investors, traders, and businesses who had funds trapped in FTX will now receive partial or full recovery depending on the size of their claim and the available funds. This development is a major relief for thousands of users, many of whom feared their assets were lost forever. Look at this creep. Look at him. He just looks like a perv, doesn't he? The FTX payout is not only important for the individuals and firms receiving funds, but also for the broader crypto industry. It shows that even in the aftermath of one of crypto's most notorious failures, recovery and accountability are possible through structured legal channels. This action also brings the FTX bankruptcy case closer to the final resolution, restoring a degree of trust in the crypto bankruptcy proceedings. The successful initiation of repayments may influence how future cases are filed, exchanges are handled legally and financially. So bullish news, guys. We could see a massive influx of liquidity into the market in the coming days. Very, very bullish indeed. Let's get into a video, shall we? U.S. Trade Rep Greer very concerned with Chinese non-compliance on trade agreements. Mr. T tweeted about this morning.
On the Trump administration's court ruling on tariffs and what's next, let's bring in U.S. Trade Representative Ambassador Jamieson Greer. It's great to have you on today. It was great last time. Welcome back. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador.
Great to be back. Thanks for having me.
I guess we'll start with some of your comments about that the rulings yesterday and the prospects for what is likely to happen. I know there's a lot of things that are being discussed right now. Do you think if we were to get emergency relief from the Supreme Court, you think they'd come down on the president's side? Do you think you have a strong case, or will it stand the way it is right now?
Well, I think we have a very strong case. Congress clearly delegated to the president the ability to take action when there's a national emergency. We've declared a national emergency. We've taken action. We have a stay from the circuit court right now. All the other countries I'm dealing with in negotiations are treating this as just kind of a bump in the road rather than any fundamental change. So I feel pretty confident about the case. And if the case, goes the other way, we have other tools as well. Yeah, I've expressed that sentiment earlier that you don't know what you've got till it's gone. As a pure conservative and a markets type guy, tariffs, I think they can be effective, but there's times when you kind of wish that we would just maybe not be doing as many. But then we've come along so far, Mr. Ambassador, that to pull the rug out from the negotiating ability by making all these countries we're negotiating with think that the tariffs might not stick. That's frustrating. But you're telling me again that none of those countries expressed any. They weren't saying, "All right, we're going to pull out of these negotiations because we don't need to anymore." It's actually the opposite. When I woke up, the morning after the initial ruling, before we had the stay, I had emails and texts from foreign officials saying, we're just going to keep negotiating with you as before. We understand these are, this is litigation. Things go up and down. We understand the U.S. policy going forward, and we're negotiating with you as before. So that's what's happening. I guess you've read enough about some people view the emergency, that provision is maybe not being the best way to do it. Is it possible you would use the Trade Act of 1974? You get 150 days, and then you have to actually go on an individual basis and prove that tariffs are something to be done. Is that being looked at this point? Well, first of all, it's important to understand that the president's trade team has been thinking about these legal tools for years, right? We have a lot of folks on TV and the internet who've been thinking about it for about 6 minutes. So, of course, these are things that we've been considering and talking about for a very long time. All these things are on the table. The reality is we have this enormous trade deficit. It got worse over the Biden years. And if we don't fix the global trading system, it's just going to get even worse going forward. And we have to fix it. Right, but you think you could convince the Supreme Court that suddenly the Rubicon was passed in terms of the trade deficit, that now it's an emergency, but it hasn't been an emergency? We've had a trade deficit for decades. And I just think, isn't it hard to make the case suddenly it's reached that level, that it's now an emergency? No, I don't think that's a problem. And in fact, the lower court that took issue with the president's action, it wasn't really on the nature of the emergency so much as their views on the implementation. The reality is the trade deficit has exploded by 40% over the past 4 years. It was $850 billion around the beginning of the Biden administration, ended at $1.2 trillion. So that's extreme by any measure. It's one thing to have a deficit or surplus that fluctuates over time, but to have it increase so substantially in such a short time and be accompanied, by also a worsening in our net international investment position, where we're at negative 26 trillion at the end of last year. I mean, this is crazy stuff where foreign firms and individuals have claims on U.S. assets in a way they've never had it before, and that's a dangerous situation. James, so this is what's happening in the markets is not you, as far as I can tell. There has been, President Trump just did post on Truth Social saying that, in his words, 2 weeks ago, China was in grave economic danger. The very high tariffs I set made it virtually impossible for China to trade in the United States marketplace, which is by far #1 in the world. We went, in effect, cold turkey with China, and it was devastating for them. Many factories closed, to put it mildly. There was civil unrest. I saw what was happening and didn't like it for them, not for us. I made a fast deal with China in order to save them from what I thought was going to be a very bad situation. And I didn't want to see that happen. Because of this deal, everything stabilized, got back to business as usual. Everybody was happy. That's the good news. Bad news is that China, perhaps not surprisingly, has totally violated its agreement with us. So much for being Mr. Nice Guy. Did you know about you have a heads up about this?
I mean, this has been something we've been discussing ever since Geneva. You know, the president, you know, I speak to him nearly daily basis, as do his other advisors. And we've been very focused on monitoring Chinese compliance, or in this case, non-compliance, with the agreement. And we're very concerned with it. We moved, as the president just said, very quickly. No one can deny that. The United States did exactly what it was supposed to do. And the Chinese are slow rolling their compliance, which is completely unacceptable and has to be addressed.
Is it beneficial for this negotiation now to be effectively taking place in public? I mean, there's been some level of which this has already happened with us. We've actually been quieter, frankly, than they have to some degree. But the president's comments today, obviously, as we're watching the market, you know, this is complicating things.
Well, I mean, listen, I would say there are, you know, a lot of different ways to deal with folks. You make every effort to be diplomatic and professional and to do things behind closed doors. You know, but at some point, you know, the impact on the U.S. economy or the trade relationship becomes such that it's hard to withhold that anymore.
We might have gotten a little bit of a heads up on this from last night when the Treasury Secretary in an interview said that talks had completely stalled with China, and that it was going to take a phone call with President Trump to President Xi to get things back on track, and he expected that in the next couple of weeks. Can you say that, is that in the works?
Yes, that's accurate. And, you know, the Treasury Secretary, you know, his characterization is accurate, of course. I would say that, you know, conversations and calls continue at lower levels. But ultimately, the nature of the things we're talking about, it does require some leader-to-leader understandings, right? We made a huge effort in Geneva to accommodate the Chinese. And listen, it always ends up being this way, whether it's the United States or other Western countries have always sought to accommodate the Chinese. We've had open markets, et cetera. And time again, you know, we see the Chinese come down and not comply with their agreements, you know, slow roll compliance, you know, not open their economy like they should. Right. So unfortunately, we're seeing that trend continue.
And I ask this effectively on behalf of just the folks who are watching us. Can you tell us specifically what they did or frankly didn't do in this case?
Well, remember, when the United States imposed reciprocal tariffs on the world, right? This wasn't China specific. There were other, you know, countries that had higher tariff rates than China assigned to them. China was the only country to retaliate. Remember that. And so the president was forced to retaliate to maintain the effectiveness of the tariff. Now, when the Chinese yeah, let me get to that. When the Chinese retaliated, it wasn't just with the tariff. They put in place countermeasures where they put certain U.S. companies on blacklists. They restricted the flow of rare earth magnets to us and other countries in the world. And so when they agreed in Geneva to remove their tariff and their countermeasures, they removed the tariff like we did, but some of the countermeasures they've slowed on. If you read the news, you can see that Europe, Japan, United States, elsewhere, we haven't seen the flow of some of those critical minerals as they were supposed to be doing.
So basically, they haven't opened their economy the way that they said that they would to the U.S. Businesses. So Trump is basically posturing, which is, you know, it's what he does best. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not a knock on him. So it's a strategy, right? We'll see how it plays out. Let's have a look at the survey, by the way, guys. What do we got here? So it's a tie. So I asked the question in the survey. If you haven't participated yet, guys, participate in the survey. The poll that I took says favorite, favorite crypto types, so your favorite narrative. The options are RWA, Web3 gaming, AI, and decentralized finance. And right now we have RWA is leading with 40%, but decentralized finance is just a hair below at 38%. So pretty close, pretty neck and neck with RWA and decentralized finance. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's get into some more of the comments, shall we? Where can I buy Nadix? You can get it on Coinbase Wallet or Phantom Wallet. Whole life change. There you go. There you go. Hey, Rob, are you working for Jasmine? No, I don't work for Jasmine. I wish that Jasmine paid me, but no. My channel, the only sponsorship this channel takes, the only money that we accept is from Decent Biometric Self-Storage Wallet. We do not take sponsorships from any crypto companies of any kind ever. I have been offered ambassadorships with companies and stuff like that. I get about 6 emails a day asking me to promote projects and stuff like that, whether it's NFTs or exchanges or crypto projects, and I do not accept. I do not make sponsored content at all. The only company that sponsors this channel is Decent Biometric Wallet, and that is only because it is it's a tool that you need to use to protect yourself from scams and stuff. It's a self-custody wallet, right? But no, we do not accept money from any crypto project ever. Big Mike supporting Big Rob. I appreciate it, my dude. Once again, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. That helped us reach our goal. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, brother. What else do we have? Sorry about the rant on the sponsorship thing. I wanted to make it 100% crystal clear that we, in fact, do not take sponsorship from anybody. So, where was I in the chat? The guy's a ding dong. Yeah, no kidding. He looks like a ding dong. You'll be an idiot to be. Yeah, you'll be exit liquidity. Exactly. Otaku. He's gonna hate me because I took 10% profit. Nice. Ty, what's up, my dude? Good to see you, brother. As always, good to see you, man. Thank you. I hit Gary Jake the Steak. Well, the FTX crew, we're all being a person using. So yeah. Hey Rob, Jasmine at 1 cent 5 is the bottom. Yeah, that should be pretty close to the bottom. Moto, what's up, man? My favorite category is meme coins. Yeah, keep it coming, brother. Hey, respect. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Rob Crystal Ball, what's up, Crystal Ball Rob? What's going on, my dude? What is going on? What's good, Team Money? All right, what do we got? Unstoppable. Why the current Bitcoin bull cycle appears to be more robust. Are you watching the current Bitcoin market action and wondering if something feels different this time around? Many long-time crypto participants are accustomed to the wild roller coaster rides of previous Bitcoin bull cycles. However, analysts suggest that this current surge is exhibiting characteristics that might be significantly more robust and perhaps, dare we say, mature. Yeah, they also said the same thing in 2021, and they were wrong. Historically, a Bitcoin bull cycle is categorized by a prolonged period of rising prices, often punctuated by dramatic pumps and equally sharp corrections. These cycles have typically been fueled by retail investors' enthusiasm, media hype, and relatively less mature market infrastructure. While exhilarating, past cycles were also marked by extreme BTC volatility, leading to a significant downward that could wipe out substantial positions and gains. So here they are promoting a non-bear market again. Think back to 2017 or 2021, prices would skyrocket, sometimes gaining tens of percents in days. So hang on a second. So this time's different, is what they're saying, right? This time's different because in 2017 and 2021, we would see tens of thousands of tens of percentages in gains in a very short amount of time. But this time's different. But Bitcoin just went from $74,000 to $112,000 in a very short amount of time. But this time's different. You see what I'm saying? It's not different, right? Why this cycle is different? Evidence of reduced volatility. Once again, I disagree. We've seen just as many corrections, volatile corrections this cycle as we did in 2017, 2018. The point of this article, the reason I brought it up, guys, was to show you how they can put these convincing pieces of news out there, trying to convince you that this time is different. All the while, it's not different at all. If you've been around for multiple cycles like I have, you're able to point out the BS in these pieces like that. You know, they literally just contradicted themselves by saying this time's different. In previous cycles, Bitcoin would move up tens of percentages in very short amounts of time. And we just watched Bitcoin in a matter of a few weeks go from $74,000 to $112,000, right? So they don't know. They're just BSing you, The volatility is still there, right? ZBEC pushing back up from the low, back up over 206. Yeah. Hey, Rob, is Jasmine 20 cents still? Yes, it is. It's still realistic. Crystal Ball versus D's Nuts. Who's winning? Well, nobody beats D's Nuts, right? Nobody can beat D's Nuts. You can try. You can struggle with D's Nuts, but you cannot defeat D's Nuts, right? Anyone looked at Kima? Deep dive is worth it. I'll have to have a look, man. Kima. Never heard of Kima. Kima. 11 cents. $4 million market cap. Decent tokenomics. Brand new project. Infrastructure. All-time high, $1.09. It needs more listings. Personally, I think it needs more listings, but could be something, man. Could be something. E-Dubs, thank you so much, man. Thanks for the new drop. Rob, I had a feeling of what it was and snagged some early. There you go. Everyone who is not on the Patreon, you are missing out on the gems. Get to the Patreon. Hit the like and subscribe. Give Rob some love. Absolutely, brother. Like I said before, guys, listen, we're getting ready to wrap this up, so I'm just going to let you know. We hit 500% return on XEN on the Patreon. We hit a 440% return on ZBEC on the Patreon. We just let you guys know that we hit over a 220-something% run on Nadix. That's the gem we were talking about over the last month or so. I warned you guys and you missed it, right? Now, last night and today, I dropped another gem last night that I'm accumulating heavy. I dropped another one this morning that I'm accumulating heavy. That's 2 that we are accumulating right now. Get over to the Patreon, guys, before you miss out on these ones too, right? The hundreds of percentages and runs are coming, guys. You're either going to be stuck on the sidelines or you're going to be involved. Get in where you fit in. Yeah, these articles can really get new investors like me wrecked. Glad I'm in the Patreon. Absolutely, man. They can be convincing, right? These nuts cannot be cracked. Just joined live. Any insights on Nadix? We're just wrapping up, brother. Late to the party. Sorry if already looked into Glimmer drop much further, or will it find support near where it is? Pretty much everything is at support levels right now. Everything kind of came up a little bit. I don't think Glimmer's got anywhere really downwards to go because it hasn't really had a massive run yet. So how you join the Patreon. Omar, the link to the Patreon is literally right below your comment. I just dropped it in for you. Just click that link and come aboard. We also do live streams over there as well, and we do mentorship coaching calls over there, so you guys can get the help that you need in this space. No matter what it is that you need, we are there to help. So check it out, guys. I got some. Speaking of mentorship calls, I have a group mentorship coaching call to do right now over on the Patreon. So get over there, guys. Get in early on these gems. Again, I dropped two more of them. Get over there, get involved. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I will see you guys in the next one. God bless.